Ask the producer to pipe this into the Clippers locker room so I can talk to you, James. I hope you're taking notes. I'm telling you in advance, you're welcome for the wisdom I'm about to spew. Because, listen, I get on my knees every night and pray for someone to believe in me like Daryl Morey believed in you. You wanted a certain coach, they brought in Mike D'Antoni. You want to play a certain style, they played it. You wanted Dwight Howard, they brought him in and got rid of him when you were tired of him. You wanted Chris Paul, they brought him in and got rid of him when you were tired of him. They brought in your old friend Russell Westbrook. You want to go to Vegas on off days? They looked away. You wanted the team to stay over so you could go out at night. They changed the schedule, and it didn't work. And you know what? You said, I'm going to break up with my whoopee. Not good enough. I see the bright lights in New York. I want to go there. My old pal, Kevin Durant. It's going to work. The big three. And all after 1 year, you wanted out. You realize, oh my gosh, I took this guy for granted, the guy that believed in me. I went back with Daryl Morey. They traded Ben Simmons for you. How did they pull that off? And you know what? You went there and you got a partner who got the MVP. He won the MVP. And what did you say afterwards? You said, they didn't hand me the reins. You're the point guard. You were holding the reins. And what did you do when you had the reins? You scored 9 points in Game 7 against Boston. You blew a 3-2 series lead. So they fired their coach. Not good enough. You broke up with the guy who believed in you again. You said, the bright lights of LA, that's where I want to go. Let's see if that works. Listen, James, have you ever had those friends who had bad roommates? Over and over, they complained about their bad roommates. This guy's terrible, the bad roommate here. They never thought to be self-aware enough that they're the bad roommate. They're the problem. Hey, James, you're the problem. If this doesn't work this year in this system with this team, then you're going to go and point fingers at everybody else, and you're going to go back home and you're going to start swiping right for another team, and there's not going to be anybody left. Because, James, you're not the beard, you're not the system, you're the problem.
TYlue, if I'm you, I bring James Harden in off the bench, you know, as a six-man guy. Here's the thing. The second most important person on that team is Paul George, okay? We know Kawhi Leonard, he's their go-to guy. He's a finals MVP, former defensive player of the year, champion. We know what he brings to the table. The Clippers cannot go where they need to go without Paul George. Why do I bring up Paul George? He's averaging 27 points right now, shooting about 53% from the field, and it's because of Russell Westbrook. It's something about that duo. If you go back and look at when he was in Oklahoma City, when Paul George was having that MVP season, he was averaging 28 points a game. Why? Because of the swag of Russell Westbrook. You cannot take Russell Westbrook off the ball, and if I'm TYlue, I'm not bringing Russell Westbrook off the bench, so that means that James Harden has to be the one to sacrifice. Again, it's not about who starts, it's about who finishes.